Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we helped this lady with her singing, but before we leave her, I want to just take this book that she has. You know, as a little reward. There we go. Right, now we're going to leave that. We're going to read the book down here, and we're going to have a look at the Alchemy tab, because we can do some alchemy. Let's see what this looks like. So we can make a mugwort salt. I have done so. We can make bullywug trumpet. I have done so. We can now, with that, make one antidote. What's an antidote do? Is rather chewable, apparently. I think it must cure poison. That'd be my guess. Let's craft it. Oh, you can also just click extract all ingredients. Wait, does that work here? Or is this... No, I don't actually have anything I can extract here. Okay, so I don't know why it's saying I can extract something. It says 2. Or maybe it doesn't update till you leave and go back in. Ah, it doesn't update till you leave and go back in. So effectively, every now and then we want to go in here, click that, and then go through the top ones and see what we want to make. Lovely. Right. Next step on our journey, reading the book. Was that it? Folk Songs of Faerun. Apparently, it is. Okay. The book is a clear work in progress, though already extensive, chronicling various music styles and notations from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out. It is a wash of colour, meandering arcs. The script below reads, Myconid's Song. By Ogma, I hear it, and I see it, and I know it, and I feel it, but I can't write it, or can I? Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to continue our exploration of this area, because I want to explore as much as we can down here, and then we'll need to figure out what we're doing next. But down here is just an area we haven't gone to yet, so... That's not me saving, by the way. That was an autosave, not a quick save. Which means the game has decided we needed to save. Which is always an indicator of something. Like, usually that there's going to be something attacking you any moment now. But...
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Oh, there is someone singing down there. Small child. Okay. Nothing up here. Let's head down this way. Do we want to go straight to the child, or do we want to... I think I want to explore the rest of it and then go to the child. There's a Murkon. Okay. He stopped singing. Pile of bones. Ribcage. Ribcage. Polished dagger? Does the polishedness of the dagger do anything? No. Not really. Okay. It's just polished. There's stuff over here. There's a pile of bones over there we could investigate. See? Okay. Let's head down this way. Along to the end, and then we can turn around here, I think. It's also a bit we can jump over, and it leads to somewhere. Ooh, okay. I'm back to that. Right, down here we go.
Please.
Hello?
Shh. Listen.
Listen quietly?
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
I'm going to struggle against the music's pull. Oh, yes. Also, it's been pointed out, and I think I already knew this, but there really isn't a reason not to use guidance, because it's a cantrip, so you can just use it as many times as you like, so I should just use it on every roll we can. Which is good. Nice.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back, it's a trick.
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
Oh, hello.
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Well, this isn't good. Okay. Gale has been enchanted. He's been lured. Okay. Shadowheart is fine. Lae'zel has also been lured. Well, this is not good. We could start with a dash or something, try and get ourselves over there. What about a jump? How far does a jump get us? Not very. Assuming we don't move very quickly through the water. Let's dash. So we can get to, like, here. Okay. Can't get there. We could take a shot from here. Oh, they save their concentration save so they can keep going. Okay, let's dash and try and get up the hill. There we go. Well, that's the best that we can do here. The harpies are waking up. That's not good. Well, that's horrible. Gale's lured by your song. Okay. They've resisted. Alright, get down here. As far as you can. And then I want to drop a little healing word as a bonus action onto Gale. Okay. Almost want to drop a real heal on here as well, but maybe a guiding bolt. Yeah, maybe one of those. That didn't hit. Okay. Well, luckily we freed Gale.
I don't fancy their chances.
You got a health potion? You do not have a health potion. Okay. I kind of want to kill you. Kill it. Save 3 concentration saves on us. Honestly, there's not a lot we can do off of that one. Next harpy goes. Ow. Okay, True Strike activated on it at least. Okay. Hey, we dodged. She's back to being lured. Leaving an enemy's melee range allows them to attack you. Yeah, that's the opportunity attack we just got there. Please stop luring the child. Right, let's switch to our other weapon. Let's just stab her. Nice. We freed them.
I will have your head, harpy.
Then can I throw this? I want to heal you. Cancel what I'm trying to do. I saw someone else throw something, as in I saw it happen when we were in the previous combat. What's this one? That's dip. No. Do I have to use throw? I would have to use throw. I see. I understand. Can't hide while threatened. We could disengage. Why can I not use this? Must take a short rest. I see. So we could disengage. Back off. And hide.
Can't risk being in open view.
Perfect. And then end turn. No, don't start the song again. Okay, they resisted the song. So we should have True Strike against that one. But I do want to stop the song specifically, so maybe go for a little guiding bolt. Nice damage. Okay. And then maybe just chug a potion of healing. Nice. End turn.
Battle of wits.
Okay. I want to try and kill that one. Firebolt doesn't have enough damage, in theory. Let's do a firebolt. Okay. And then try and get over here. There we go. Just try and hide behind our other party member. Force him to move, if nothing else. Oh no. Okay, our hiding failed, but that's okay. No, don't be lured. It missed. Okay. Well, that's horrible. No, don't kill the child. That'd be really bad. We resisted again.
On my way.
Get over here. Switch to our other weapon. Shoot. Okay, well, got a concentration save there. Could just run down here and start pushing. Could switch weapon, jump over there and try and stop the harpies from leaving. That might be an idea. Jump. Followed by dash. Followed by running right in here. Or walking right in here. Cool. End turn. Ow. Okay. Well, she's lured. That's not good. Okay. My turn as a wizard. Scroll of Burning Hands. Shocking Grasp. Ice Knife. That's a lot of damage it's going to do. I would have to greatly apologize to my party. Let's throw it here. Here. Killed one. Didn't manage to stop the other one, but that's fine. Had to do that. And then run. Okay, end turn. Wow, she is dying in the water. Oh, come on. It's fine. Just constantly lured. Okay. Stab. Okay, that wasn't enough. Push them. No, really, push them. Just hoping that would stop their concentration. Apparently pushing them does not stop their concentration.
Need to act fast.
Alright, yeah, that's horrible. So she's about to die, you're about to die. Could rush in. Nice, we broke the concentration. He's now ready to fight. I'm not sure we want him to. And then we could jump back here if we wanted to, I guess. Ow. Yeah, that was my mistake. Do it anyway. Right. End turn.
What fools these mortals be.
Are you close enough that you are going to take an attack of opportunity? I could use a bonus action to disengage. There's a full action for you. I see. What about Shocking Grasp? That could be interesting. I'm not sure either of those are what I really want to use here. Rate of Enfeeblement. I think I want to disengage and run. Honestly. Disengage. Just take a step back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Hey, it missed. You have to walk away, which means we get the True Strike attack on. Don't kill. Oh, come on. Luring song again. Okay. Oh, we're lured. Critical hit. Lovely. Lovely. This is horrible. At least for our current situation. I mean, stabbing you seems good. I would love to help over here, honest. Would love to. Can't. Would love to. Stab.
Still some punishment.
Nice, we broke concentration.
I see you now for what you are.
Maybe chug one of those and end your turn. I'm thinking I might have to do this. That worked. My god. Right, get to the other side. Okay. End your turn. Hey, nice miss. Oh, and we knocked Oh, we hit them once there. Okay. Hey, saving throw successful. Love to see it. He used disengage. Is okay. He's running. We saved him. Right. Switch to our other weapon. Oh, wait. No, to our... Yeah, switch to this one. Piercing shot. That's what I wanted to use. Shoot it. Okay, it's not dead yet, but it's almost dead. And then chug a potion of healing. Then... Switch weapon. Dash. Head over here.
And move.
And end turn.
What should I do?
Okay. You get disadvantage, I think, because you're standing next to this one. Wait, you have gaping wounds for 2 turns? Is that going to cause you to take 2 piercing damage? No, attacks against the creature will do an extra 2 piercing, so that doesn't actually do anything right now. Okay. I think you just hit them. Nice. That was actually pretty good. Alright. Fireball. Critical miss. Lovely. Go stand here. End turn. Ow. That's fine. Okay. Hey, she's stabilized. We can help her now. He's still running. Love to see it. Okay. Take disadvantage, I think, because she's standing there. For one of these, but positioned correctly. Killed one. The other one's hurt. Nice. End turn.
My faith will protect me.
Stab him. We did it! Help.
Are they gone?
They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Take a take a breath, deep and slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
Okay.
Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Cool. Right, so that was the quest that you needed to do in order to speak to Moll. If you didn't do this quest, you couldn't speak to Moll, apparently, which is what went wrong with us. Also, definitely going to do at least a short rest, if not more. Right, clear these out.
Better make camp soon.
Hello.
Might be a while.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met with a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Uh-huh, such as?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
True. True. I keep getting... Like, even though I know who this guy is now, right? We went and looked him up. We know who he is. I'm still getting, like... I'm getting, like, odd... almost deja vu with him. I'm like... You're familiar. He also reminds me a little bit... My latest one is a little bit of Anders from Dragon Age. Especially with his obsession with the cat. But yeah. Obviously not. But it's, you know... It's similar. And the fact that he's so similar to a lot of things is very odd. Or it's kind of Uncanny Valley-ish for me. But, hey, it's cool. This game in general, by the way, very much giving me that Dragon Age Origins vibe. You know, it fits a lot of what it was trying to do, which is cool. Yeah. Especially the bit where you're meeting up with people in the camp. That is, in particular, is like, oh, right, yeah. That's Dragon Age Origins. It's very similar. I think we've been everywhere. Yeah, okay. Let's head back. We could potentially rest again. I want to do a long rest soon. Let's do another short rest. Just get ourselves fully healed. Right, then I want to do this. I don't know what benefit this is going to give us, but let's do it. Let's do a quick save. Checking it went through. Perfect. Because what I'm about to do is I'm about to jump. Then I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to do it one more time. Right. Survival failed over here. Anyone else got a survival check pass?
That's curious.
Ooh, a dirt mound. Let's dig it. What is it? Alright. That's cool. Anything else over here? No, it looks like this is very much what it is. Right? What you see is what you get. Alright, make it over there. Can't get there. Okay, I do need to click jump each time. I was just checking whether it would work it out for me if I just clicked over. Nope. Whoop. Party 1 by 1. It will work out for your party members though, which is huge. But yeah, interesting. I love the party 1 by 1 jumping over. Right, let's go see Maul. And then we're going to speak with animals. And I know how we're going to get it. I have it in my mind. What we're going to do to get speak with animals is we are going to go get our druid out. Because our druid, no doubt, can speak with animals. That's my theory anyway. We'll see. Right, where's Donny? Is that Donny? That's Donny. Hey, Donny. Might as well do it in the exact order it told us to. Hello.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm allowed in. I was told to go speak with Maul, so let's speak with Maul. Hopefully I haven't broken this. Hello, Maul? Hello?
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Messing with our business. Yeah? You let that adventurer hit melee. Now, you're going to pay for it.
But, I didn't do all the bad stuff. Alright, let's add in a guidance bonus. I saved your kid who was getting eaten by a harpy.
Is that right? Fine. You get one more chance. We're done here. Get lost.
Okay. I'm gonna do what she says, right? Because now I think I can maybe speak to Donny. Now I have my extra chance. I was told speak to Donny. So let's try this. Donny? Hello? Hello?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant.
I guess not. I must have broken this by coming in here early. But I came in here because the game told us to come in here. So it's weird. Hello, I'm back. Maul's gonna come out the front here. Hello. I'm gonna stand here and wait for you, respectfully, outside your borders. Oh my god, what happened to the camera? Camera. Oh dear. We're waiting respectfully. Objective, find Maul. See, it's my objective for my quest is find Maul. Hello, Maul.
Little slow on the uptake, aren't you? Any reason you're still here?
Yes, because you're my quest.
I need new pockets to pick.
Maul, you're my quest. Come back here. Maul.
Little slow on the uptake. I told you.
Maul.
You.
Okay, don't know what's going on. I guess we're going to try one more thing, which is I'm going to look it up and see if anyone else has gotten to the same situation, but I think we bugged the quest. Unfortunately, I think the quest is thoroughly bugged, which is unfortunate, because I'd really like to know what's going on, but, you know, we'll see. Right, let me see whether anyone else has run into a problem. Now we know the quest to get here, which is bugged.
Wonder if the
Was this
gods
my
are
last
watching
quick
me.
save? I guess it was. I guess I didn't quick save before I went in there. That's fine. Now I'm like, are my quick saves working? Let me double check. 68. Yep. Quick save 68 finished. That's fine. Just wanted to double check we were cool. So I can't speak with Donny. Can I speak with you?
Hey, you're back. Hit the
No. Okay. Alright, so this is... yeah, I guess I'm going to look up the quest. Right, so I've looked it up, and the quest is bugged. Basically, I can see report after report of it being bugged, and no real reports of fixes that work. I tried a few, like some people suggested that if you took the quest, you went back into the cave, you spoke to the other person in the cave, you went back to the beach, then you come back and speak to Maul, then it would fix itself? No, exactly the same response. People were saying, like, you know, oh, all you need to do is buy one more thing from the person who stole from you, and then because you bought that thing, that will re-trigger the other quest, which will then... No, that is incorrect. That does not work. Basically, there are no fixes except for doing the quests in the order that were expected of you, which we didn't, because we did the child's getting hit quest before we did the druid quest down here, before we did the beach quest. We spoke to Donny when we weren't meant to speak to Donny, and basically the entire quest line broke, which is not good. However, there is positive news. There are two bits of positive news. The first is, we can, in fact, walk in here and get something, because Maul is not marked as, like, mad at us currently, right? Like, look at this. We can walk as close as we like to Maul. She's not going to trigger a cutscene. Cool. Which means we can walk all the way up here and we can speak to Murkon. Hello, Murkon.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies, so I wrote you a story.
Aren't you a clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Cool. So we now got Murkon's story. Now we should be able to steal our stuff back. I'm going to do a quick save here before we do, because people seem, like, the children seem to get mad at me for stealing the stuff back, but they shouldn't be able to see me if I'm hidden, if I understand that correctly. So all I need to do is wait for people to be hidden, but, like, for some reason that isn't working. I don't even know what he stole from me. People said he stole a scroll of Revivify from them. Didn't get that from me. I don't know what they actually stole. So it must not have been, like, anything important, but... See, now I'm marked as hidden.
I get to run the ring scam.
And then they can see, they still know that I stole it. Somehow. I don't know how they spot that I steal it. I mean, I know how she spotted it, but... Yeah, like you see, I don't really understand what I'm meant to do here.
Never wanted the
I mean, they're mad at me for stealing, but, like... I mean, it's my stuff, so, like... You know, whatever. I don't suppose this wooden barrel contained any more stuff? Probably not. There's a backpack here as well. I mean, I'm just going to take it. I don't care if the children are mad at me. Okay, cool. So they're all very mad at me for doing this, but there's basically nothing we can do. If we want the quests out of our inventory, or out of our quest list, then what we can do is we can spam talk to Maul, right? And that will get the quests out of our list. The thing is, it doesn't really do very much. And I think we should be fine. We'll just wander around a little bit without doing anything important. Just to check there's no guards or anything coming for us. I think we're fine. I can see on the map there's like no one is moving, so we should be fine. Okay, cool. So we got our stuff back, I guess. We have, yeah, and we have finished the quests. If at any point in the future they fix the quests, please let me know, or I will try and keep an eye on it myself, because then we can just go back in there and speak to them twice and finish the quests. But, I mean, until then, there's not really a lot we can do about it, is there? We're kind of, you know, screwed. So, next thing that we need to do is we need to rest. So let's rest. Long rest. Let's go. That's fine. So it says you have enough camp supplies to rest. I guess if you don't have enough camp supplies to rest, you could grab them out of your chest here, and that would fix the issues. Then that would give you enough supplies to rest. And is it in the traveler's chest? Yeah, so these are where the camp supplies rest. So I think in theory you can chuck them here. You can still go on a long rest if you don't have enough supplies, and then you can pick them out of here to actually do the long rest. So you must be able to just leave, right? Yeah, I think you can just leave if you don't want to. Somehow. Anyway, cool. Right, now we need to change our party and we need to speak to everybody. Who's leaving our party for the druid? I think honestly, well, it's Lae'zel, Shadowheart, or Gale. I mean, those are the three people who could. Lae'zel seems like she's important to the plot, but I don't know if she's the person we want to take out of our party. I don't know if she's not the person we want to take out of our party. I think we could take her out, and it would be fine, right? So I think we could take her out of the party and then bring her back in when we go and do more Githyanki stuff. I think that could be a good way, because at some point someone's going to have to cycle out. Like, we could also take Gale out. There's nothing specifically saying that he has to be in our party right now. So maybe it's time to move him out of our party, and then we can bring in our druid for a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's the best plan, because these two seem like more involved as to what's going on. Yeah, well, Gale right now seems like he would be more interesting at Baldur's Gate or somewhere else like that. Same with Astarion. He seems like he'll be very useful and interesting when we get to a city. So, yeah, hello.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Leave. Okay, let me find a magical... Let me get this magical artifact off of him. I'm going to give him the locket. Hello. I want to speak with you, Gale. Oh god, I'm controlling Gale. Okay.
What's on your mind?
I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Alright. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
He was just talking about knowing warlocks, and now he's talking about paying tribute. I don't think you're a wizard, mate. I think you're a warlock. Anyway, I need you to remain in camp for a while, rather than on the road with me.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Me too, me too. We'll travel again later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
I also assume everybody is gaining, like, XP even if they're not in the party. If they're not, then that's, like, horrible, but then we can check. You're still level... Wait, you're still level 2? Do people not gain XP if they're not in the party? Hello.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
Am I disturbing you?
No. Just thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
Okay.
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
True, I am pretty impressive.
Aren't you just?
You feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Hello.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Yeah, I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Okay, they get the XP when you re-add them to the party. Fantastic. I was worried there for a second that they wouldn't get XP when they were outside your party, because that is just horrible in terms of like being able to switch party members in and out, because it really means that you have to go, well, I'm sorry, I think you'd be interesting in this situation, but you didn't get leveled up 10, levels ago, so screw you, I guess, sit at camp, right? This is much better.
How delicious.
Let's level you up while we're here. Rogue level 3. He thinks he should be an arcane trickster. I agree. I was just thinking arcane trickster sounded like the thing. Obviously we don't want him to be a thief. We're already a thief. Assassin, I've already mentioned, doesn't really fit the way I'm going to play the game. Could be really interesting for him, but it's not really how I want to play. Arcane trickster, on the other hand, fantastic. It gives him more variety on us. Like, we're a standard rogue. We have our bow, we have our knife. We're really good at bow and knife. He's kind of the rogue who's going to be like, I got a bow, I got a knife, I got a firebolt, right? You know, he's got some other things going on with him here. So, cantrips, what do we want to give him? Is there any cantrip that seems really good? Just seeing, do we have, we can't get guidance, okay. Acid Splash is 1 to 6, that's going to fall off quite quickly. Bone Chill prevents a target from healing into your next round, interesting. Poison Spray, Ray of Frost, Shocking Grasp, Blade Ward takes half damage. Friends, gain advantage on charisma checks against a non-hostile creature. Target might accuse you of enchanting them. You have Light, Minor Illusion, okay, or True Strike. I think what I want is something like Bone Chill, and then maybe Poison Spray? These seem like the kind of things I'm looking for. Yeah. Spells? Charm Person, they would definitely accuse you of enchanting them. Color Spray, blind creatures up to combined 33 hit points. You see, whenever it says 33 hit points or something like this, right? This bit right here, I immediately think, that won't work at some point in the game. At some point in the game, that's going to just stop working, and it's going to be useless. So effectively, it's a useless thing to take. Disguise Self, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. The target can try and shake off the effect each time they take damage. We make a target go prone. That's kind of cool. And then Sleep. See, again, it's got a hit point maximum. I think I'm going to take Tasha's. I think Charm a Humanoid so it doesn't attack you is useful. I think using it in conversations is probably not. Then Expanded, so we get to choose one extra spell from outside of our list. Like outside of the base list that we had there. So a wizard spell. So we can go Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb. Hurl a sphere that does 3 to 24 thunder damage, possibly creates a surface on impact. Alternatively, choose a different type of damage. Okay. Gain dash immediately, and as a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends. Gain temporary hit points. Featherfall. Mage armor is interesting. I don't know if we need... You can wear light armor, but maybe mage armor is better. Summon a familiar, a face spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. That's cool. I don't know what that does for us, but it's cool. Fog Cloud. Enhanced Leap. Some of these are interesting. I don't know what we want, though. I want to make it different. I want to make it different from what we already have. That's why I'm looking at this here. I mean, something like Ray of Sickness is maybe it. Maybe we try and make him like a poison cast. Like, we give him some poison casting things. We give him a poison cantrip. We give him necrotic. Got him some CC. Maybe we take a poison one here. I think that could be a good way to take him. Like a lot of poison abilities. Yeah, let's do that. Wonderful. So we leveled them up. Nice. Hey, guess what? You're out of the party.
Stayed interesting.
Yes.
Stay in camp.
Darling, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
That's
fine. Okay, next up, we have Wyll.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Surprisingly fine in spite of it all.
Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Yeah, it makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Okay.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
By all means. What else is on your mind?
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the Hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
It sounds like the source of him is him. Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay, let's move on.
All right. What else is on your mind?
How did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Okay. Whatever became of the boy, I wonder?
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Okay. Every single time he tells one of these stories, right? He puts a little, like, I, and then there's a little pause. I don't know if it's for dramatic effect or it's because he's trying to think of how best to phrase the story, like, how best to phrase the story or how best to tell the story. And that could mean that not all of it is true, and that's the feeling I'm getting. He's got a source he won't tell us about. He won't quite tell us about things, right? I'm getting the feeling that the whole story is not being told to us. Anyway, because we're Baldurin, we can say nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
So we now have him. Wyll. Oh, who's a warlock? I'm sorry, Gale. Your talk of warlocks was due to Wyll, who I had not fully realized was a warlock. For some reason, I was like, Wyll is a druid. No, Wyll is a warlock.
Defender of the people.
I understand now. Okay. Dark One's Blessing. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, the gift from your patron grants you 4 temporary hit points. He is the deal with the Dark One. Alright, I'm gonna say he's definitely lying to us then. The Fiend. Warlocks in service to fiends work towards corrupting, destructive ends, intentionally or otherwise, and receive hellish blessings in turn. Wyll? Why are you giving me evil vibes? You were meant to be, you're a folk hero, you're meant to be chill, Wyll. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Wyll's underwear. Long may these gird the blade of frontiers. See if we have anything else. Is earthly garb. In his good-humoured performativity, Wyll could not resist the puff of perfume on these clothes. Possibly eau de frontiers. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well my view of Wyll has changed significantly. He is not a druid, huh? He is the arms of a jar, which is it's a warlock spell. Ah, had I known that, that would have been the clue. Gain temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage to any creature that hits you. Eldritch Blast, I know that one. It's this one spell that warlocks know spell. Okay. Level up. So how does it do multiple level ups? It doesn't. Alright. Replace spell. Interesting. So we get a new spell at this level. Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke. Redirect to your next attacker with flames that deals 2 to 20 fire damage. Okay, so you basically say, next person who's going to attack me gets hurt. Hex. Make your attacks deal additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. I like Hellish Rebuke. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with abiding magical prowess. So, whenever you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it is negative. Alright, that seems good. That's a +3. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Cool. Do we have Mage Armor? Wait a second. I don't think we have... Wait. Maybe it gives us Mage Armor as well? Speech Speak. You can cast Speak with animals at will. Alright. Turns out, not a druid, but he'll do. You invoke your patron's bewitching charm. You gain proficiency in deception and persuasion. We can see in the dark, not a problem, because we can't. Main character can't see in the dark, so like we're gonna have to solve that problem for every time we go anywhere. Cast false life on yourself, gives you temporary hit points. You can cast disguise self at will. You learn how to cast one with shadows. Makes you invisible as long as you stand still. Okay. Repelling blast. Creatures you hit with Eldritch Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 4.5 meters away from you. Or Thief of 5 Fates. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures. They receive a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. I'm going to take Agonizing Blast and Beast Speech. What does this mean? So I can choose to change a spell? Okay. What? No, I didn't want to leave that screen. I just wanted to go back one step. Oh no. Right, well. That's fine. Spells. I want... Luckily, it's really easy to go back and redo these. I want Agonizing Blast and Beast Speech. And we can choose to bring in another spell if we wanted it. Alright, I don't want another spell. I think I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with the spell choice. Except... then it does level 3 immediately after. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we get a spell. A level 2 spell. Let's have a look at our Pact Boon first. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a face spirit that takes form of your choosing. It can be an animal, imp, or quasit. You can summon a Pact weapon or bind the one you're wielding, making it magical. Pact weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity. And Pact of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. Guidance is useful. Vicious Mockery is useful, I think. And then Thorn Whip. You pull a creature closer to you. That sounds like that could be very interesting. But none of those do heavy damage. I think Pact of the Chain sounds intriguing. I'm going to take Pact of the Chain. Okay. Now we can choose our spell. I just wanted to make sure we had something selected before we choose. I mean, we could do something like this. Go Cloud of Daggers and then try and... oh, this... Wait, for a second I thought it was around you, but it's not. So we could just take that and have it, like, slash people. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid creature. Blind a creature. Enthrall a creature. Make it look at us. Mirror Image. Wave Enfeeblement. Scorching Ray. Shatter. I think Scorching Ray is just like really good. And I'm also thinking from the perspective, right? Like, who are we going to have in our party later? Well, it makes sense that we're probably not going to have Wyll and Gale in the party at the same time very often because they're both spellcasters, right? So they're going to cross over quite a lot. So it's going to be... like Gale, Shadowheart, or Wyll, and they're all not going to be there at the same time. So a little bit of overlap is not horrible because it means that we can be like, okay, we have Scorching Ray. It's just a really solid damage move. Okay, now we have it. Right. So now, can I do Find Familiar? Yes. And what do these do? It has a bite. There's a raven that can blind people. A rat that can blind. Summon a frog. Okay, and these last the length of a short rest. And then it also recharges on the short rest. Okay, interesting. A quasit. Turn invisible and scare enemies. Can fly, turn invisible and sting enemies. Huh, interesting. Alright, we'll leave that for right this second in time. And then we have Speak with Animals, which is what I really wanted. Right. Continue speaking to our party. Lae'zel.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalir.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon, where I slit my cousins' throats at the Vaj's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay. Hello.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Are you sure the crash is their only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Alright. That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Uh-huh. And what about now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
And I'm assuming that's a good thing. Well, the attraction's mutual, Lazael? You know how to set my heart racing. I do have a rule in these games, by the way. I called it the BioWare rule, but we're well past BioWare. The BioWare rule was, there's always gonna be a romance path. Choosing it ourselves is too much effort. What we're gonna do is we're simply gonna flirt with everybody, and whichever flirting results in something first, that's the path that we go with. So, let's go.
Good. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
My god, that was quick though. Yes?
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Alright then.
How much farther can
I mean, you have to beat Astarion to it, but I think you're after different things. Hello, Shadowheart.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Okay, so what will come next for you once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh yes, who?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
I'm not going to use our shared connection to probe our thoughts. I'm going to say, how are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
I think she'd prefer if we were honest. And I think she'd prefer if our answer was practical. No hesitations. I just end your misery then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Okay. You got anything else to say?
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Wyll lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Okay. Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Uh-huh. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Alright. Well, see ya. Okay. You have something... Everybody has something to say, even the weird lich.
Not this one. Nor this one. And this one are less worthy still.
What's he doing?
Righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Okay. Goodbye. So, I believe that this is, now correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is like, if you don't think any of your party members are good, or like you don't want to use any of them for whatever reason, you can get a hireling, and the hireling is going to be somebody, they don't really have a story, they don't really have anything going on with them, but they will fulfill the role that you need them to fulfill. So let's say you got to this moment, and somehow you'd managed to kill Gale, you'd managed to kill Wyll, and you'd not save Shadowheart, right? You might be at this point thinking, I really need a spellcaster. Well, what you do is you come along to him and he'd say, give me a spellcaster, and he'd give you one. Now, would they be as good as Gale, Wyll, or Shadowheart at doing your spellcasting? Well, in combat, probably, but they wouldn't give you very much in dialogue, right? I think that's basically what you're working with here. Might be wrong, but I think that's logically what they're suggesting. So, that's about it. Can we sit on this tree, by the way? Does it do anything if I sit on the tree? It lets me sit on the tree. That's kind of cool. Right. Well, now we're sitting. I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Next time, we're going to do the long rest. Then we're going to speak with every single animal in camp. And then I think we have to go and speak with the goblin, right? And try and get it out of camp and see what's going on with that. Because that seems like our only remaining quest in camp. Or like in the Druid's Grove. And then we can go and try and find this Druid. I think logically that's what we need to do. But hey, we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.